Hello, Bobcat families. This is Miss Earp with the Student Support Team, and I'm here to show you how to navigate Google Classroom and look for any assignments your child may have that are due or that are missing. To start with, you need to get to your child's Google Classroom screen. The easiest way to do that is on their Chromebook on the Launchpad, open Google Classroom. On any other device, you could type classroom.google.com into the search bar and log in with your child's credentials. When you are there, you should see several Google Classrooms because almost all of our students are in more than one Google Classroom. They might not be the same as these, but you will see several of them. As you can see, for each one, there's a title, and a few of them actually have due assignments showing on that main screen, but obviously not all of them. We're going to show you how to check in each individual classroom for missing assignments. So the first thing you'll want to do is open the classroom. For this one, we're using the training class. So for the training class, when you see open Google Classroom, you will see 3 tabs at the top. People just shows you who all is a member of that Google Classroom. For today's purposes, we won't be using that tab. Classwork we'll be looking at in a few minutes because it shows all of the work assigned. And Stream is the one that opens up whenever you first open the classroom. In the Stream, teachers will often have things such as their week at a glance or any announcements for the students. Most of our teachers try to keep their Stream fairly uncluttered, so they actually frequently delete things out of it so only a few things are showing. This Stream happens to have all of the assignments on it because I simply haven't added more announcements to it. But your child's Stream may not look like that. The important box on this screen is Upcoming. Upcoming is going to tell you any assignments that have a due date that are coming up and need to be completed. This particular one says no work due soon. Don't let that fool you because there still might be work due. In that case, you're going to want to click View All from this box, and it's going to open a screen that's going to show you there's an assignment without a due date, but it still needs to be done. Sometimes when teachers post assignments to Google Classroom, it's really easy to skip the due date box. Not on purpose, but it just happens. And so you might end up with some assignments that have no due date. We can also look over here and see that there's also one for next week. It didn't show up because it's not due till next week. But if I click this arrow, I can see that there is an assignment due on Thursday. So that is what that assignment tab will do. And I'm going to go back to that screen. And now we're going to look at classwork. So when I click on classwork, it's going to show me classwork by topics. In the teacher's Google Classroom, the topics tend to be by week. They may have a few other things in there, but most of the assignments are going to be posted by week. So their topics will say week of and dates, and they will have many more than I do. You can look at all of the topics, or you can look at just one topic at a time. If I look at the thankfulness topic, there's only one assignment, and it is assigned, but it's not due yet, but it's also not been completed. I can look at the guidance topic. And there I can see the 4 assignments that have been assigned in guidance. The first one down here shows turned in. So it was actually completed and turned in. Then we have the red missing. That means these assignments have a due date, but have not been completed. They are currently missing assignments that could negatively impact a grade if they are not completed. And then we have assigned. That's in green. It tells us that this one is assigned, but it's not overdue yet, so there's still time to work on it. Now I'm going to go back to all topics, and the other place I can look is View Your Work. View Your Work gives you a really handy list of all the assignments, and it will tell you if they are assigned, missing, or already turned in. As you can see, this is a really easy way to check for missing assignments. Since the teachers have many more assignments than this in their Google Classroom, you could actually sort them by type. The ones that are assigned, the ones that have been returned back for review by the teacher, or the ones that have passed a due date, so they are showing as missing. Thank you so much, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment on the video or contact any member of the student support team for assistance. Thank you for partnering and learning with us.